I'm ugly and I'm proud. No, this is not me fishing for compliments or looking for guidance. This is me just saying what I truly feel, and that puts me in the ugly category, and I'm okay with that, and I actually like it. And that part is more for the title. To say that I like being ugly, it's a generalization, yes. Like, obviously, there are cons that I don't like, but for the most part, I'm okay with it and I'm content with it, is really what I truly believe. And I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna tell you why doing my makeup. Oh, while doing my makeup. Yes, a little hypocritical, but I don't give a fuck. It's my channel. By the standard set up by the white man, I am an ugly person. I'm using concealer and using e.l.f. I see some benefits in being quote unquote ugly that I feel like everyone should be able to see themselves too, because sometimes, girl, it's really okay. It's gonna be okay. Perk number one, you have no expectations. Like, if I'm going out with family and friends or anyone, they expect me to still be that same type of pretty, you know? Like, once you are established as the pretty girl or the pretty cousin, whatever, also using Maybelline Superstay, you don't have to uphold that. Like, that's something I would make sure in high school, and I do that in university too, is that when I'm starting out in a new space, I try to do less with my appearance, because I don't want to set myself up for failure in that sense. I don't want these people to see me and think I'm pretty, because then if I don't come to school, if I don't come to work pretty, they're like, girl, what the fuck happened to you? And all that happened is I'm wearing my bare face and my hair is like dry and crispy or something, you know? Like, I feel so much more comfortable having a baseline of ugliness for people, so that I don't have to be upheld to some standard that I have set, but is being upheld not only by me, but, excuse me, not only by me, but by other people. Absolutely not. And two, I feel like there's a less chance for people to be fake with you. And while there's obviously a big con, like, people don't see you as human, they respect you less, like, yeah, you can find the baddest bitches in their hearts if you show up to the, not the function, I haven't got to that level yet, but if you show up to an event, to something that, not an event, but a hangout, and you look ugly. I'm not saying like your bra showing and your friend's like, no, like your bra's kind of showing, like tuck it. Not like that. I'm saying like you have no makeup on, you're breaking out, your hair looks, it's okay, but it's not at its peak. When you can meet a bad bitch and just have fun, kiki, despite you looking like low-key shit in general, which really shit is not shit, it's just like your natural self. Like, you know who is your bitch, who is your main gal, if you are able to be your true, authentic, raw, unfiltered, ugly self. And really, ugly right now is being, I'm treating it as natural, but that's what people see as ugly. It's their human state. And number three, the last perk I'll say, there's more, I would say there's more, is that you save money. I'm gonna use setting spray to set my face because I let it sit for a bit, so. You save money by standing on your shit and saying, hey, I'm ugly and I don't give a fuck. I don't need to buy no hyperpigmentation product. And you know what? I'm working on that. There's nothing wrong with hyperpigmentation if you think about it. Like, it's not like affecting your health. It doesn't make you sick. It doesn't determine your health either. Like, there's more hyperpigmentation. It's not like you are more prone to cancer or something. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I don't usually do this. Usually I put a blush before and then I blend, and I just forgot. So I'm gonna put the blush on first, leave this, put the blush on, and bro, I'm forgetting everything. I used to want to be a makeup artist, and that's why I have spent a lot of money on makeup. I spent a lot of time and energy learning how to do makeup, and it's not like I'm good. Like, I'm not an amazing makeup artist, but I feel like I'm better than someone, you know, a beginner. Let's say that. I'm not advanced, but I'm not a beginner. If I didn't fuck from the beginning, I would have saved so much money. What is the strive for beauty but not a commercial one? Like, if we didn't have these paid advertisements sent out en masse of what beauty would look like, you literally wouldn't know. And not because you're dumb, illiterate. No, it's because beauty is what we have created it to be, you know? And obviously, in capitalism, under capitalism, it's going to be for profit. Well, beauty's not real, first of all. It's not real, but the concept of beauty is going to be used as just another sales pitch, because why not, bro? Look how much money the beauty industry, makeup, skincare makes. And that's all because we believe that there's something inherently wrong with our natural self, our ugly self. Like, what? You're gonna save money, bro. Invest in being ugly, invest in your fucking self. You're gonna save money. As I do my makeup. Like, okay. And pro tip for girls with wider noses, I really like this placement. So putting bronzer contour here and right there. When you bring it all the way down, it connects to here. I feel like you're trying to emulate a different nose shape, but I feel like this kind of just accentuates what I already have on my face. Like, I have a dip here, I have a dip here, because where the end of my nose is, you know, and I have a curve here. I'm just kind of trying to emphasize what's on my nose already, and it's super cute. Obviously, there's cons. Every social construct that you are at the bottom of is going to have some sort of oppression. If you look up ugly laws, this is not an essay channel, but y'all should look into that because it will give you a lot more context. I feel like the cons are really more just representative of a society that has prioritized, you know, upholding hierarchies over people. And the con really isn't that you're ugly, that people don't see you as human, Obviously, that's the functionality of being ugly under a system of beauty, but the con is that this is a social construct, beauty, that is being upheld to oppress people who are deemed not beautiful, which can mold and construct and change with what beauty is, because beauty is fluid, because it's not real, because it's what we believe changes, right? It's fluid, and you're never safe, truly, because in an instant you can be determined ugly. It's less of a, okay, like, this is a con of being ugly, let me be pretty now. It's, oh no, this is how a social structure, power dynamic, oppression works, and we should disrupt the system. That's where you need to be leading yourself to. Because there's no point in being like, oh, like, I'm so ugly and life is terrible, like, I'm gonna fucking get surgery and, well, surgery is a nuanced conversation, but get surgery and do makeup and I'm gonna change myself so I can be a better person. No. You should be ugly, actually. You should recruit your friends to be ugly so we're all fucking ugly. Because then if we're all ugly, no one will give a and we'll all live happily ever after. So, yeah. I need to give a lot of props to my thinking of what beauty is and learning about how fake it is to lip gloss. If you don't know who lip gloss is, she was a TikToker in 2022, 2023.
Point where if somebody calls you a hideous, disgusting creature, or if they call you beautiful, it has no effect on you. The people in power is gonna be mad.
Listen, when y'all are ready to give up being pretty, let me know, because I don't care what nobody's saying. We are all tired.
Here's another reason why I started wearing my natural hair. I was like, oh my God, I want a man.
And she talked about similar stuff like this, but she also talked about like dating, being perceived as ugly and the pros of it, how it's not real, and how to be less anxious. She has a video about that on YouTube. I'll link her channel down below. She did a lot of good videos about hyper focusing on people's perception, which is what beauty is, pretty much. It's definitely representative of what it actually feels like, it feels realistic. Her advice or her perspective on more, not radical, but unique views on beauty. I'm just gonna go over everything with this random brush. I don't really have anything on it. It's just like, I want the lines to be less whatever it's doing right now. I'm okay at makeup, but if it looks ugly, that's really not my fault because I can't see and I'm not putting contacts on. Remember, we're deconstructing beauty. How she came off the app, or how she exited the app, made me and makes me very frustrated. So she made a video just kind of offhandedly about how she likes to wear her natural hair, so not straightening it. She has coils, she has curly hair, she has 4C too, so keep that in mind. Oh shit, I'm holding this mirror closer and this is not blended out. Holy. She made a video and it was, you know, regular to her normal content, just talking about how she likes to wear her natural hair. Offhandedly, she said that she attracts more white boys when she wears her natural hair.
I learned how to wear my natural hair untouched. This is how it looked when I woke up. Y'all was talking about all type of moisturizing, gel, this is that. I have product in my hair, dude. The hair is very moisturized, bitch. This is just how the hair look. That's what I don't want to run from anymore. This is what the hair want to do, so I have to let it do what it want to do. I want to learn to wear it completely shrunk. I don't want to stretch it. The hair is not meant to be long, will never be long. And it's time society came to terms with that. But I put this outfit on. Let me tell you right now, I can only pull white boys with this hair. But I'm not mad.
And if you're a black girl who wears her natural hair, you know that phenomenon. But anyways, she got dragged to hell and back because of her own personal experience, just because of, like, I don't know, bringing up white boys? I'm not sure. I guess that comment highlights how in the black community there is a stigma from black women and men over natural hair, and how that can come up when you're dating as someone who wears your natural hair, where people are gonna find you less desirable because that's not what's in right now. That's not what's beautiful in terms of black womanhood, black beauty. She got cyberbullied in Narnia, and she left for her own mental health, which is good for her. I'm having a snack. If you go on to I feel like, do people have snacks in the middle of beauty? This is not a beauty video. This is like a commentary video. If you go to some black spaces, black some whatever, you'll find people just commenting on black women who wear their natural hair and be like, oh, she definitely dates white boys. Which is exactly what Lip Gloss said in 2022. When she talks about her experiences, oh, it's you. Oh, you're lying. Ooh, do 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 do. But when it comes to your personal perception of a black woman and who she dates because of her appearance, and it's that you are closer to whiteness because your hair looks more natural, like, you know, do you hear yourself? Doing nothing to your natural black ass hair means you don't date black? Had Lip Gloss actually, you know, been wearing some type of straight hair, if she straightened her hair in that video, if she had a full face beat, if she was deemed by the beauty standard as, you know, spectacular, amazing, you fit just right as a dark-skinned woman, and even to that, if she was lighter, I promise you the reception would have not been the same. They would have actually fucking listened to her. What? Because of her appearance? That's how you know this shit is fake. This shit is not real. I did a little wing, but I'm running out of eyeliner, so it won't even fucking look that pronounced, but whatever. And what I get from the lip gloss situation, or the way she had to exit the app and the internet as a whole, is that we need more who are okay with being ugly, because there's no solution in everyone get pretty because everyone adhere to the beauty standard, because the beauty standard is not real. First of all, it's ever changing, so you'd always have to have people changing constantly, all the time. That we need people who are okay with being ugly and who can say, hey, I'm ugly and that doesn't matter, you should still listen to me because I have important things to say and I'm a human being. I just feel like she's a prime example that we need to follow in her footsteps, and everyone get ugly, and everyone should get more comfortable being ugly. And Here's a few ways to do that. Get people who also are okay to be ugly in your circle. When you have your friend in the back of your ear, you look weird today, or your nose big as hell, your forehead big as hell, brr. Like, okay, yeah, funny, haha, one time, but you add those up, your head's gonna start telling yourself these things and make it a negative, because your forehead might be big as hell, mine too. Your nose might be big as hell, mine too. That's just a statement. That shouldn't be used as an insult. And that's very common. It's very common for it to be used as an insult. And that's where shit gets weird. Finding people who, at the bare minimum, just shut the fuck up and don't have shit to say. Because if you're at the butt of the joke, it's probably not a good friendship. Anyway, get used to people calling you ugly. And just be like, okay, what now? That's what lipglossss said in her video. And that really stuck with me, because what do we do after that? You know what I mean? Like, okay, we established I'm ugly, you're pretty. You gonna pay my rent? Are you going to fulfill this conversation? What else do we talk about? Once you establish that this shit isn't real, you're like, girl, who gives a fuck? And it makes me even weirded out that you need to tell me that. The fact that you need to tell me that you think I'm ugly, it shows how much you depend on this fake social construct. I had to find the word. It shows that you rely on it for your whole basis of your personality. That shows how empty you are. So get used to it, because it's gonna come. It's gonna come more now if you accept that you're just ugly and accept your natural face, because everyone's stuck in this hive mind. Beauty is everywhere. Our whole society is constructed around beauty and upholding it. So just expect pushback from everybody and their mama. Sometimes you just gotta be like, okay, over your head, because you have better things in this mind, in this cranium, and you know that. I had something else I wanted to say. Be more cringe. Whoa, spit? Okay. Be weird as fuck. Also, be okay with people being weird as fuck. I feel like when you subscribe to beauty, you also need to determine, like, yourself, who is ugly and who is beautiful. Opt out of that shit. There's that meme where girls are under their friends' posts, like, just calling their friends beautiful, gorgeous, and, like, men will determine that that one friend isn't worth that praise. It's like, well, maybe you're just a dickhead. Maybe you're a dickhead and you want to tear people down. You want people to feel less than. I don't think you have to call everybody beautiful, but I also don't think you have to call everybody ugly. You can just exist. They can exist. We can all just exist. I would find myself judging people for things I would judge about myself, And once I started thinking about my thoughts as if I was saying it to myself, I was like, whoa, that's rude as fuck. It might be kind of conceited, I guess. Like, you can only see empathy when it's towards yourself. But sometimes you need to use weird ways to clock it, because you won't recognize it. It's normal to just put everything on, like, oh yeah, that bitch, she's so fucking annoying, she's ugly as fuck, she has no sense of style, her hair's always undone, her makeup's whack, whatever. Especially for women, it's normal to just bully women on the internet, in real life. It's heavy rooted into our culture and society. So even as a woman, you need to address that in your own thoughts, because it will be subconscious for sure. You will subconsciously hate on others about things you would probably hate about yourself, which kind of brings it back to yourself. It's like, do you hate this person for that thing, or are you projecting, which most of the time hate is, on other people? Guess what happened? My storage went out and my mic died. I can participate in beauty and still not give a fuck about it, in the sense that you can be broke and still really like capitalism. Is it working? Don't know, but hey, you're having fun, I think. Well, that's how it is for me. I'm having fun. I'm doing my makeup sometimes, but I can also not do my makeup. I can go outside and not wear anything. My last video had no makeup on, and low-key, I don't think it looks good. Anything of it though, the quality, the audio, but I posted it because I was like, bro, I just need to put something out in the world, start. And that's what I did. And I'm not overthinking it. I'm not stressing about it because there's more to me than how people identify me in the social hierarchy of beauty. There is, and I value more of myself, other parts of myself. I've got bullied enough in high school, and I spent way too much energy to think about other people's opinion that I feel like I wasted time in high school being ugly and having fun. That's what I fucking miss. Being ugly and having fun. So what should you do? You can get uglier and have some more fucking fun. Be more cringe. That's when you really thrive. That's when life really gets good. It does.